Okay, we're still in the attic, or we're in the attic again, or attic is still in the attic. This time it's HVAC Indoor Air Handler and electrical. We got a cover, we've got our light switches. This light switch, by the way, this is the type of light switch you're supposed to have for the kitchen food waste disposer coming up. It has a rocker switch. You're supposed to have this type. And we have a transformer over here, and this transformer, see these wires? They do not have wire nuts on them. It's low voltage. They can actually hang out like that. It's not the best. I'd push them out of the way a little bit. I try to be more careful about it. But there it is. Which brings us over to these with the wire nuts, and they're just floating. Alright. We got wire nuts down here, and that's the way the other one's supposed to look. So we've got that. This is our system. 4-ton evaporator coil, so it matches the coils outside. Air goes this way. This is our air filter. Well, first things first. Let's get to the job. And we can't. We got an unprotected electric cable on the service platform in front of the indoor air handler. You want people stepping on your electric cables? I don't want people stepping on my electric cables. So he's up here and he's doing the air filter and everything, and he's adjusting this, and he's stepping on your technician stepping on your gas piping. You want people stepping on your gas piping? I don't want people stepping on my gas piping. So we should have protective barriers installed. You can just put a 2x4 painted red and another one. We need to protect the electrical and the gas going to our HVAC indoor air handler. We need to protect those from pedestrian traffic. We don't want people dancing on this stuff. You might get the riverboat dancers up here or whatever. We're going to go in the order of the report, which is okay. So this is the furnace. I'm not seeing a care and use manual. Gas piping is in the way. Flue is properly supported. No daylight around the flue. So that's pretty good. Pretty good outside of the fact that it doesn't have a care and use manual. So we'll go to the evaporator coil. It's right over here. That's pretty good. It's our primary drain. We should have a cap on this. This is our secondary drain. Pan and pan drain. It does drain to an obvious location. I saw that outside. This should have a cap on it. This P-trap is shallow. They sell them at the store. They're quicker. They're faster. I get that. And cheaper. That's even better. But no, there's not enough of a trap to stay primed. When the air is being raked across these coils and the heat's taken out of it and the humidity's taken out of it, these coils hold the water. And then when the air conditioner turns off, the water drops. When the water drops, it flushes through here. Okay, you have a shallow trap. So the last car is going to follow the first cars. Whoop! This is like a yogurt commercial. Whoop! Okay, probiotics. Whoop! Just goes down through. Goes to the sewer. Oh, there's the care and use manual though. So it goes to the sewer. There's nothing to keep the sewer gases from coming back up, coming back through here. This is empty, remember? Comes up into the coils. Now, when the air conditioner kicks back on, it evenly distributes all the pathogens and the germs and the bacteriums and all those kinds of things. It distributes it all through the house. You'll probably never smell anything because it'll be so diluted by the time it gets there. But that's why we want a deep trap, so we don't breathe sewer gases. This is a nice tight house. And this is a nice tight house. So that reminds me, I'm kind of jumping. No, I'm not actually. That's the evaporator coil. What have we found wrong with the evaporator coil? We've got a shallow P-trap and don't have a cap. Then we come along to the venting. And what we don't see with this house, but I'm seeing most of the time, I'm seeing it all the time, on new construction just about, is I don't see a fresh air induction vent. And if I find one, I'll call it to your attention. But as of the time I'm making this video, these are first impressions. I haven't even walked the outside. I just came in here and just met my client. Thank you, dear client. Thank you for your generosity, sir. That was very nice of you. What you did. You know what you did. Okay. So I'll be looking for a fresh air induction vent on the exterior, but in the meantime I'm not seeing it. When coming along here, these are our vents and things, and I already talked about the wires. This kind of goes with the venting system. This is our zone control, and it's supposed to fit. It's not supposed to be loose like that. It's supposed to all fit together, be one piece. And then we come over here, and then our distribution. What I'm doing is I'm feeling a little bit of air around the bottom of this plenum box, and this insulation is torn right here. Okay, so that should be sealed up. That's an easy fix. And some kind of sealant around that plenum box, because you don't have to trust me. A smoke test will figure that out pretty easily. Our air duct is not supposed to be kinked. Our air duct is not supposed to be kinked. Our air duct is not supposed to be kinked. We're not supposed to have more than 1/2 inch sag in our runs. That should have been picked up a little better. Let's see if I can get a better view of this. See how this one is suspended? This one also should have been suspended. Looks like they tried. Looks like they put the suspension in here, but they just didn't attach it like they should. Didn't do something right. They were close.